So I want to talk about what strategy is in relation to deliverables. I get this question a lot, and also in relation to project and creative strategy. So we're going to talk about deliverables really quick. And those are the things that are seen by the customer. Those are things like logos, identity, website, wayfinding, any tangible assets, social media. So anything that the customer interacts with, we're going to say that these are deliverables. And so the next thing would be project and creative strategy. This is my definition. This is not necessarily anyone else's. So if you were to go and talk to someone about it and they look at you weird, remember this is Melinda's definition. So this is something that is seen by the client. This is internal. And these are things like creative briefs. This is content strategy, marketing strategy, UX, sales funnel. So those types of planning, but it happens internally. So those are the only things that, the client's going to see, not necessarily their customer. Brand strategy is also what's seen internally and it's used internally. Those things are even deeper. Those are user personas, user profiles, the customer maps. We're going to talk about creating a customer journey. That could be business goals, positioning, mission, brand direction. That could be brand story, could be their why. And so when you look at this, I broke it up into the what, their deliverables, how is that going to be done is the project and creative strategy, and the why, the deep core, do we even exist? That's the brand strategy. So that's how I describe it when I'm talking about that, because I'm seeing that there are 3 different levels to these different things. And so if we were to just jump to deliverables and get hired just for deliverables with no strategy, like maybe the client doesn't have a strategy, maybe they don't hire you for that, this is what's going to be missing. So you're just going to have a very shallow brand if we're just going straight to deliverables with no planning behind it. So as you can see, we have brand strategy, then we have something like the creative briefs or any type of content strategy, and then we have deliverables. And so again, that's why it's so important for us to start on brand strategy and or your client to start with brand strategy, whether it's with us or not, that they need this foundation. Otherwise, everything is just going to be extremely shallow. The basic outline, this is just really boiled down. I have a lot of different exercises I use in brand strategy, but if we were to just boil it down, things that we go over in the workshop would be, who are you, as in the brand? What's your purpose? Why do you do what you do? Backstory, perhaps. Who needs to know? So who's that super fan? Who are the people that you want to attract? Why should they care? So is that brand creating something that people are even going to care about and need? So is it validated? Do we need to validate it? And then how will they find out about you? And this is the beginnings of a customer journey. So the awareness portion. So how are they even going to find out that you exist? Keep asking why. So really, if you just go in and find out why are we creating this project? Why was it being requested? Is it serving some type of purpose? What are you trying to do? How will you know it's going to be a success? If you just keep asking questions and being curious about what they're requesting of you, even that alone is going to help them question what they're requesting of you and if it's really the right thing to create. Because in the end, strategy is an approach and it's a mindset versus a list of exercises versus a process. Those things help and those things are very good to know, but you first have to have that mindset of curiosity and being present and being free of assumptions before you can use any type of framework.